talk about what it's like owning the iconic 7.3 and if it's worth it. Mine's got about 134,000 miles on it. So far so good. I've only replaced the starter in it. It's got a little tuning on it from the previous owner that had an Edge tuning software that I've kind of messed around with and changed it from the tow to the performance. Not really much different between the two that I can tell. It has a typical 7.3 oil leak, so you'll be able to tell in my driveway on the pavement that there's been a 7.3 here. Besides that, there's not much more to it besides it just purring down the road and looking like a typical early 2000s Super Duty. By that I mean rusted out completely on the bed and rockers and the cab corners, but still on that grind to try to find that replacement bed. Till then, just gonna keep showing what she's made of besides her looks, because her looks aren't too good. She sat for about 2 weeks here now and started right up. For now, I didn't want to do a typical startup video on that, but yeah, we'll go ahead here for a drive and we'll see how she does. As you can tell, the old beast is purring along. Not very many people out this morning. Makes for a nice little trip to work. I think the motor's warmed up here. Should be good to go. Now, yeah, that's what it's about. Early morning grind. Get her purring. Now, another nice thing about the old 7.3 here is that besides the bed and everything rusting away, at least till I get a new bed or find someone that's selling one that's not nearly $3 grand for a bed on a truck that's, in my opinion, not worth more than $3 grand. But the best part I would say about owning this truck is just being back in a diesel again. I used to have a 2013 GMC Denali 2500 with the 6.6 liter Duramax, and that had the PPEI tune on it and 4-inch exhaust and everything. To go with that tune, had it deleted, so got the EGR and, removed from that. What kind of started all that was the heater tank went out, and to have them fix that was almost the cost of deciding to go all tuned on it, so decided let's go the tuned route on that. And after a while I sold my boat and dirt bikes and kind of jumped away from that and bought myself a 2019 Mustang GT, and after owning that for a while, just missed driving a truck again, but didn't want to go with the gasser, as just it doesn't give you the same thrill as the torque does from a diesel. Now this thing is no powerhouse, even with the little tuner, whatever Edge Products tuner thing that came with this has. I'm not sure this transmission could handle very much, as it already shifts hard. But she keeps moving. I mean, I really do like this truck a lot, besides the fact that she's got a crusty body. But you know, I don't really care what anyone else thinks when I'm driving it. You know, it's just it's a pleasure to drive. People do look at you like, dang, that is one piece of crap when you're driving by, but to each their own. Might look like a piece of crap, but she's fun to drive. Another thing to, I guess, think about that I didn't notice when buying this was the 4x4 hubs in the front have hoses that actuate them to locking in, and considering it's a older truck, besides the rust, it ate away the hoses to those hubs, so you always got to lock it in manually. I'm not sure if that's a big deal or not, but it would be kind of nice to be lazy in the winter, especially in Iowa, to just pop that switch and pop into 4x4. One day I was cruising in her to work this winter, and it was a little icy, and old girl did not want to go from the light and just sat there spinning. Now, could be these tires are just crap too, not the best. Haven't really done anything to it since I bought it, besides put in the new head unit. We put in my Edge CTS2 to view all the parameters of the truck. But yeah, she's doing all right. I think I put about 3,000, almost 4,000 miles on her, and we're gonna keep pushing along here till maybe I get a new bed for it, or I end up selling her. Been looking at a 6.0, which I know a lot of 7.3 people and other Powerstroke owners, and I guess diesel owners would say that is the stupidest thing ever, but definitely would be nice to have the better front end suspension components compared to the leaf springs in this. And from what I've seen and talked with my diesel tech here, those 6.0s can be reliable once you get them studded and taken care of, which is pretty easy to do if you're not lazy. So we'll think about that. It's not a for sure thing. So far, just enjoying the 7.3. We'll just keep grinding her out and see what comes of it. Just know there's a lot of things that need to be worked on her. So I guess considering she's all stock, I'm not sure where I want to start. So why don't you guys drop down in the comments what you think should be the first thing to be done to her, whether that be the exhaust, spend the money and get that bed to make her a little bit better, fix the vacuum hoses to the hubs. You let me know down in the comments. So on my lunch today, I decided to give old Red a good old cleaning, make her look somewhat better than she is. She's a little dirty. It's rained a little bit here. Got a little bit of salt from them salting the roads and trying to keep the ice off it. So gonna try to give her a good old cleaning. Got that Midwest Rust package, limited edition. Also known as the about to fall off edition. With that tailgate bullet hole looking. With that mint interior. With that big old hole. Woo! It's essential. Don't think the party stopped over there. Came right over here too with that Midwest Rust package. Get those mats all clean again. Alright, so just got done washing old girl. She's looking a lot better, but obviously she is still got her flaws. Gave you guys a quick shot of her, and let me know what you think. Should I put the money into it to make it look a lot crisper, or should I just keep driving it the way it is, or should I end up just selling it? You let me know. As you can see, after doing that little run around, the infamous rust has gotten the best of it, especially on this bed. It's just nasty. Like, look at that. Like, just eating it away. And it's starting to attack the cab over here. Like, it's so bad. Just went in on this bed. Like the rust was hungry. Yeah, I don't know. Guess we'll see.